The moon, full and unforgiving, hangs like a silver coin in the inky sky, its light slicing through the thin curtains of my bedroom. Sleep doesn't come easy in Blackwood Creek, not anymore. Not since the whispers started, following me like my own shadow. But when sleep finally does take me, it's not a refuge, it's a memory that isn't mine. I'm running, not through the familiar woods of today, but a younger, wilder version. The air is thick with the scent of pine and something metallic. Fear. I see her then. My mother. Younger, fiercer than I ever knew her. Her face is etched with a desperate resolve I recognize from my own reflection. She's not running from something. She's running to something. There, caught in the brutal steel jaws of a hunter's trap, is a wolf. Not just any wolf. Its fur is the color of a starless night, and its eyes, even clouded with pain, hold an ancient intelligence. It's him. Shadowfang. But this is years ago. He's smaller, leaner, his lifeblood staining the forest floor. My mother, with nothing but a crowbar and sheer will, fights the trap. The metal groans, resisting. The wolf doesn't snarl at her, it watches, a silent understanding passing between them. Finally, the trap springs open. He limps, but he is free. My mother doesn't back away. She reaches out, her hand hovering just above his head in a gesture of solace, a silent promise. I wake up with a gasp, the dream clinging to me like morning mist. The scent of pine and blood is still in my nostrils. It wasn't just a dream, it was a key. A memory passed down, a secret buried deep in our bloodline. My mother saved him. The beast everyone now calls a curse, the monster they hunt, she saved him. The morning light does little to chase away the night's revelations. The town feels different today. The whispers are louder. The stares are harder. Old Man Hemlock, who used to give me candy from his general store, now spits on the ground as I pass. "Wolf lover," he mutters, his voice a venomous hiss, just like her mother. The fear has curdled into something ugly. Blame. They need someone to blame for the missing livestock, for the unease that blankets the town like a shroud. And they've chosen me. The curse, they call it. My curse. I find Sheriff Blake by the edge of the woods, his face grim. He isn't looking at the town, but at the trees themselves. "Lena," he says, his voice low. He points to an ancient oak. Carved into its bark is a symbol, a spiral intertwined with a crescent moon. "I've been finding these all over," he continues, his brow furrowed. "They're not recent. The bark has grown around them. These markings are older than Blackwood Creek itself." Another piece of the puzzle. These woods hold secrets far deeper than a single wolf. This isn't just about Shadowfang. It's a legacy, a history carved into the very bones of this land, but we don't have time to decipher it. A shout pierces the air. A group of men led by Hemlock emerges from the town square. They're armed with rifles and grim determination. They aren't just hunting a wolf anymore, they're hunting me. "She's the one," Hemlock bellows, his face red with rage. "She's protecting it. She's bringing this darkness upon us." They advance, their faces a mask of fear and fury. I'm frozen, trapped between the town's hatred and the forest's secrets. Sheriff Blake draws his sidearm, stepping in front of me. "That's enough, Hemlock. Go home, all of you." But they don't listen. They are a mob, fueled by generations of superstition. A rifle is raised, its dark eye staring right at me. Time slows. The world narrows to the space between me and that barrel. Suddenly a blur of black explodes from the tree line. It's Shadowfang. He moves with a speed that defies his size, a silent, fluid predator. But he's not the monster they see. He's limping. A fresh, dark wound mars his flank, a testament to a recent encounter with hunters. He doesn't attack, he doesn't howl. He places himself between me and the armed men, a living shield of fur and fury. He turns his head slightly, and for a breathtaking moment his golden eyes meet mine. There it is again. That same understanding from my dream. The echo of a debt. A bond forged in blood years ago. He lets out a low, rumbling growl, a warning that vibrates through the very ground beneath our feet. It's not the sound of a mindless beast. It's the sound of a guardian. The men hesitate, their bravado faltering in the face of the legend made real. They see a monster. I see a protector. and in that terrifying, suspended moment, I understand. My mother saved him then, and now, wounded and surrounded, he's here to save me. The blood of the moon has revealed its truth, and our fates are intertwined, stained by the past and threatened by the present. The standoff is brittle, a breath away from shattering into violence. The forest holds its breath, and the ancient symbols on the trees bear silent witness. What happens next will change Blackwood Creek forever. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of The Silent Howl. The story is far from over. If you're on the edge of your seat and need to know what happens next, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the epic conclusion. See you in the finale.